Let's go. Let's go. Let's see.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now it's Watson, a bootleg, rolling to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
Let's go, pick six. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take
Let's go, man.
It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did.
Let's go, man.
They're going to have to come right back.
That's why Seattle's good.
Happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
And Russell Wilson hasn't even gone onto the field yet.
Following that pick six.
Jeez.
Now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson.
Nice play.
No
Wow.
on the screen there, it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw.
Ooh, no yards. Cool.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed
0
quickly.
yards.
Had the
Okay.
completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, he's taken down.
Let's go.
Defense.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Let's see.
Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
Incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to
This is gonna be a
nothing.
fake
They've
punt.
got to start dialing up some
100%.
plays
Fake
to allow
punt.
them to finish drives with points.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one
Oh,
away.
he's actually punting.
Returning it is Moore. That's going to go in the books.
Russell Wilson.
55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence.
Let's go.
Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's
Let's go, DK.
McCall.
McCall.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them.
I didn't mean to take that timeout.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Jesus Christ.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Let's go, Russ.
And run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down.
Let's go, first.
He will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Wilson on 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll run the screen with Carson. Carson the 1st.
Let's go. Keep on going.
20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st
What?
down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think that this 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Now it's Carson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4,
Let's
but
go.
it won't be enough.
Let's just take our 3. Because I know he can't produce any offense.
Jason Myers from the left hash. This from 34. And Myers.
Let's go, Myers.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through. The
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Watson now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Watson on target here to Fuller. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 3rd and 1, I think. 3rd and 2.
Only a yard of the
Oh, 3rd and 3.
It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
They had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Let's go.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th
Let's
down.
go.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I think he should take his 3, but that's just me. Because he'll be down on touchdown.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here.
That's what I
but
said.
Instead, they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Commentary, that's what I said.
They'll roll him out right. He may try
Of course the run was
and
Deshaun.
just
Of course.
inside the 25-yard line. Maybe
That's
not
how
exactly
people
what they
are.
had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Come on, man. Not to lock it in again. Okay.
Now it's Watson out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
God.
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Shy of the goal line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 1-yard touchdown run from David Johnson. And the Texans draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, headed into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
I'm sorry.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, wide open, complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Field goal time.
57 yards.
18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Let's go.
This kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
He's down 6. We're all good.
After the break. All right,
We get
folks,
another
thank
3
you.
here and we're
Welcome
good.
everyone back
And
for
eat a lot of clock.
3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get... And
Are you
finally runs
fucking
out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Play action. Now Wilson steps away to his left.
Let's go. First down. Let's go, Greg. Let's go, Greg.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
4-yard line.
Check 41. Watch the run. They're running it.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
He was tackled.
Brandon Dunn in on the stop.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Let's go, DK.
Man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Flushed
go.
out right. Now he'll pull it down. And brought down, but able to get it to their
Let's
30
go. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, chat. Can't. Come on. I think I'm undefeated with Seattle. I think I'm like 2-0. If I win this game, I'm 2-0.
Take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8.
Wilson.
Texans 28-yard line.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 18. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down.
Ah!
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter.
Let's see. Let's see.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Let's go.
And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Man.
This is Carson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal.
Oh no,
here.
R1. I
Hit
threw it to
as he
R1.
throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I was pressing square.
Enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble.
I was pressing another button, but R1 was so wide open. Damn it.
On third and goal, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
And we are good.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down. And Myers able to knock it through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Same story continues. He's the only one that scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Let's see what he comes out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson.
Let's go.
This winds up a pickup of 2, maybe
Let's
2
go.
and a half to about the 39.
Down at the 39.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And he will not make
Let's go!
He's going to be taken down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
Fourth and
On 4th down, Watson.
3.
He'll buy some time right. That's to his
Ah!
and he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across.
He needs
midfield.
2 touch. Oh wait, I mean he needs two scores to win. 2 scores to win. 2 scores to win.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open man, the tight end Fells.
Pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second
Let's
down.
go.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Let's go! Batted that down.
Searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And it's
Nope.
3rd and 5.
Come on, man. One more stop.
To
Or
defend
2 more
because you
stops.
gotta remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of
2 more
relief there
stops.
because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket,
Let's go.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him
One
back
more.
right at the
One more.
midfield stripe. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's
They
see.
will indeed snap it to Watson. Forced out to his left.
Ah!
And no,
Oh,
it's
got-
incomplete.
I
They
already-
had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take
Let's
over
go.
right
I
at
win.
midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10
W's.
right at the 50-yard line. And intercepted.
What?
Maybe the turning point they need. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
There's
They're
no
gonna
way
set
that
up
he
shop
picked
at
that
the
off.
32-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
and in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson.
Oh, pick.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Should have been a
second
pick.
down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off
All right,
and
let's
made
see.
him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball is
Let's
out.
go.
Watson
That's the
loses,
turning
and the
point
Seahawks
right
have
there.
picked it up. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing
They
to,
had to,
having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
On second down, it's Carson. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Damn.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And he
What's
is
going on?
in for the Seattle touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Two-point conversion.
They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because
GGs.
you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On first down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
What the hell is that called? Bruh.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And what are the whistles
What are you
for?
coming
Timeout.
out, man?
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Oh, I think he's trying to run the ball, so.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And this is caught.
Nice
so
touchdown,
it's a late
buddy.
touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go
There's
for
no
one here and
way.
save the possible
Can you?
two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. His pass caught at the 4. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries.
Let's
and
go.
see what the data tells us.
GG.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball
I was
will at
trying
least
to
be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's
I'll
the
run.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have...
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
GG.
Today's final score.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis
Let's
match,
go.
right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to
Let's
it.
go,
They
man.
got it done, and they feel very
We
good
got it done.
about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Give me 1 second.